There it is. And we are live. That's good to know. That's good to know. What about the horizontal? Horizontal is good. That's what I like to see. Alright, time to save some resources and pause everything. But, let's see. Go in the chat, interact with the chat. Have that open over there. While I position myself to look at the vertical live stream. And now we are a go. I think I'll copy and paste the tree textures. Man, okay. I sure do love just chilling out. Oh, right. The poll. Let's see. Yo, Panda Boy, what are you making? What's going on? Welcome to the chat. I'm making my comic called Chimera Island. It's about a hidden island striving to find balance. It's a continuation of a book that I published, like right here. It follows four main characters: one that wants to find adventure, one that wants to find friends, one that wants to earn respect, and the last one trying to find his identity. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Let me open up Restream so I can see what's going on. Okay, cool. Sounds pretty good. Where can I buy it? You can find it on Amazon. I believe if you type exclamation points CI0. I wonder if I have the bot up and ready. Nah, I guess I don't have Nightbot. Oh well. You can look up Chimera Island on Amazon. Rakan, how are you? I'm doing good. What are you drawing? I'm drawing my comic Chimera Island. It's about a hidden island striving to find balance. It's a continuation of this printed book right here. Oh yeah, and the book also has like bonus content, like a where I got the idea from and where I essentially in the what do they call it? The sketchbook, sketches of the character designs that you can't get anywhere else. You're good, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna buy it. Oh, nice. Just scroll across this live stream. I hope it's fun. Yeah. Yeah, I just do this every day, basically. At 9 a.m. I don't know. What time is it for everybody? I see a lot of people stop coming in. What time is it? Oh yeah, like I've been selling these books like all around my flea and farmers market, and I made like stickers like this. Like this is the character that wants to find friends, and this is the character that wants to earn respect. His name's Odd. This one, he wants to earn respect. His name's Jonathan. And I do have a Sarah one. But, oh yeah, here it is. Here's the Sarah sticker. It's 9 a.m. It's 6 in our country. 6 p.m. Oh my gosh. Everybody's watching streams at night where they're from. Maybe I should stream more at night where I'm from. It's like 9 a.m. for me. Do you sell these things? I have them on a. I did have them on Etsy, but I gotta put them back on. So like, if people who want to buy them, they can. I'll let everybody know. Like, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the community updates, so I can let everybody know when they're available again. Because right now, oh yeah, I also convert all these my comics to motion comics, so you can look at them on YouTube, and they're voice acted. So if you don't like reading that much, you can listen to it. And they also have like sound effects and music in the background, so it makes it more enjoyable. Okay, subscribe. Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the subscription. Like, my goal is to get monetized on YouTube, reach an audience of people who would love to love more of these stories, and so I don't have to go to a publisher to sell my rights and get screwed over. Your drawings and animations are so beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Drawing and drawing is like something that I really like to do. It's something that I've been doing for a long time. Like, I originally wanted to be an animator, but after a couple of years of doing that, I realized how difficult it is. Not like difficult per se, but I really just didn't like how long it took to make an animation. So I remember one day my sister was like collecting comic books. So, oh yeah, so my sister was collecting comic books. So I took one and I started analyzing. Wait, I was thinking like, wait, this is just like storyboarding for animation. So I studied a little bit of how to create comics, and I made my first book, Purgatory Academy. Right here. And this one's about heaven, hell, having 4 years to decide. And after making the first comic, I realized, wow, this is kind of cool. And I posted on the internet, and people liked the story, they liked the art. And I made, 2 years later, I made the second one right here. It's like twice as long. You can also read all of it. You can also watch all of it on my YouTube channel as well. And there's a link to it to watch. Link to buy the physical book on the description. Do you play Fortnite? I do not play Fortnite. Okay, you might look. Yeah, thank you. I dream of becoming a comic artist. Oh, what app and what tablet? The app is Clip Studio Paint Pro, and the tablet is an Uji HK. No, it's an Uji tablet. I forgot which one specifically. I remember my last tablet, it died, so I just needed one really quick. Like, maybe in a later stream I'll let everybody know like what type of Uji tablet this is specifically. I think it's cool. I like it. I dream of becoming a comic artist. You don't gotta dream about it. You just gotta do it. You just gotta have an idea, or you can hook up with a writer, and the writer can give you some ideas, and you can draw what you want. Or if you want to do everything yourself, then there's the option of doing that too. I really hope you become famous. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you looked at my channel, I'm trying really hard of maximizing what YouTube really wants out of my channel. And right now, YouTube has been really encouraging me to make shorts, because it's the only type of content that it's nearly guaranteed views at the moment. I still have ideas from my friends. Hey, here's one thing I've learned from being creative. There is nothing new under the sun, right? So you can take ideas from them, but you gotta change it a little bit more to make it your very own. But at the end of the day, you gotta have a certain message that's unique to you, right? Because anybody can make a story, anybody can like draw, anybody can draw, but what's unique to you is how you tell that story. And if you don't know, if you can't find your voice, finding your voice is crucial. Wait, how long have you been drawing? I've been drawing for as long as I remember. I a lot of people ever since I was like a little kid, I always wanted to make cartoons, right? But when I grew older, I realized being an animator is essentially being the grunt of making a cartoon. What where you really want to be is a director, but what you really want to do is like be a director or something higher up in the food chain. So as I grew older, I realized how it's not that cool to work in the animation industry, especially now where everybody's just screwing over their creatives to make a little bit more money. And it's mostly because of I think it's the unions making deals for other people, and people not paying that much attention to like how much money they're making for themselves. And I'm like, I want to avoid, for me personally, I want to avoid that outcome, that scenario as much as possible. So that's why I'm on YouTube. That's why I'm like live streaming everything to make sure that I create what I want to create and I own everything that I want to own. You know what I'm saying? Do you have pets? And do you wait? And if you do, can you draw them? I used to have a dog. I used to have a pit bull named Skylar, but she died like last year. So R.I.P. Skylar in the chat. Oh yeah, hey Jason, welcome to the chat. Oh yeah, and also welcome to the chat, One Eye Kids. Welcome to the chat, everybody. That's a lot of people coming in. It's usually not like this. Rest in peace. Yes, rest in peace. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So, what's happening right now in this panel, or this page right here? The rabbit has been invited to have tea with this chicken mother and her daughter, and since the mother's like asking basic questions like, oh yeah, how's school going, but school's not going well for the rabbit girl because she's been skipping classes to go on adventures. And the hen is like trying to change the subject, like the little chicken girl is trying to change the subject, saying, oh yeah, here's this play that's happening right now. And now she's like like slamming the poster down on the table, and she's saying like, "Oh yeah, I wonder what role I want to be in with this play," you know. And then they have a conversation about that. What really inspired this is because I want to, for the last couple of things that I made, I want to make something that I think that would appeal to women. So I was inspired by looking at like shoujo manga like Nana, and I was like, I want to try to make something like that. I like how shoujo manga, they deal with like interpersonal relationships, and I was like, I want to see if I can try my hand in making a interpersonal relationship. Okay. Thanks for coming out, Rakan. I like the eraser. We'll follow you as much as I can. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm just reading. Hi, Jason. I'm just reading what's going on in the vertical chat, the vertical live stream. I'm staying. I'm just working right here. I'm just working on right here. I appreciate everybody like stopping by and like talking. It makes it very much more fun to draw and create these comics. Wait a second. Let me turn this off. Wait, this is not even the right one. Oh, here it is. So it would look like this. The one thing that's cool about like these zoom out panels is that I can be a little bit less detailed on them. I will draw like all the detail with this tree stump and like their clothes later. But right now I'm just focusing on the character placements. That's what I'm trying to do a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So if they look a little bit wonky, that's because it's because of the space that I'm working with. Wait a second. I wonder if... Okay, with this, I would have to flip it. Specifically. Horizontal. There you go. Because Sarah is on her left side. So when it goes to this aerial view, it would have to reflect that. And then it also reads better. It reads a lot better, too. Because look at that line. It... Oh, yeah. The line just... of the table... It subconsciously leads the eye from left to right. And then it goes over to this section of the page as well, right here. Oh yeah, One Eye Kid say, how many comics book do you have? Printed, I have around 3, like Purgatory Academy book 1, Purgatory Academy book 2, chapter 0 of Chimera Island. And what I don't have ready to print right now, I don't have like a on Amazon right now, is Just Reaper. Well, Just Reaper is on chapter 1 and 2 is on Amazon as well. And right now I only have Let's Go Metal Hero chapter 1. Right now I'm on chapter 3 of Let's Go Metal Hero printed, but I'm sitting on like a handful of... Let's see. I'm sitting on a handful of chapter 1s. So maybe I'll set up a storefront on my website and see if anybody's interested in buying signed copies. So like if you guys buy it from my my personal store, I can like get a pen. You can tell me a name or whatever you want me to write, and I can just like sign it on the inside, and you can get like chapter 1 along with a author notes. Oh, sorry. Along with author notes and sketches, original sketches of the characters right here. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, original sketches of the character and author notes right here. And they're like they come with every book. Every book that I want to finish, I want to have author's notes and telling everybody about them. Okay, I'll buy them. I can't wait to read them. Yeah, just subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I'll let everybody know when it's available, so I can print them out. So I can not print them out, so I can ship them out. Oh, hey Sketch, what's going on? Let's see. So what I'm doing right here, let me focus a little bit on Ruth. This aerial view of the energetic, lonely chicken girl right here that just wants friends. So what I plan on doing with every since I'm juggling between 4 series at a time, I'm working on everything on segments. Right now I'm on the final segment of chapter 1 right here of Chimera Island, the segment right here, and when I'm done with this, I'll have a poll of which cover do people want me to go with, because I already drew out like the 4 alternative covers, and I'll see if anybody likes any of like one thumbnail more than the others, and I'll just make that the final. Oh, by the way, can I ask how many? Can I ask my friends to sub to you? Oh yeah, go ahead. Tell everybody. Let all of your friends know. And when I blow up in the future, eventually, I guess you'll be the person that all of your friends will be like, wow, One Eye Kids really put us on to Masonimous before he really blew up. You'll be the early adopter, and like you can have those bragging points of discovering me before anybody else did, before YouTube takes one of my shorts and blows it up. I remember I was like that with the I don't know if anybody remembers Rice Gum, but that was forever ago. Because I remember way back in like 2016 or 2015, I went back when Rice Gum was like making fun of kids. I don't know if he's still making fun of kids on Vine. I remember I discovered him and I was like, wow, this guy's gonna blow up. Like making fun of kids on the internet, that's crazy. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, like let me know. I'll on my community tab once everything's all set up, I'll let everybody know when it's when things are ready. And I'll try to revamp my Etsy so people can have their very own stickers and their very own buttons. Wait, hold up. Where are my buttons? Oh yeah, I guess they're over there. Wait. Yeah, I do have buttons that look something like, wow. This is a Purgatory Academy button right here. Like, this is Travis, but I have like buttons that look like this. Oh, Jason in the horizontal chat talking about block fruits. Yeah, Jason, you don't need to talk about block fruits in the chat. Thank you. So, let me move this. So let me try to make the edge of this table. I was thinking, do you have a favorite YouTuber? Huh, do I have a favorite YouTuber? I've been looking at a lot of Ren's reviews lately. He's just a comedic video game reviewer. I don't know. I really like his editing style. Sometimes his humor is hit or miss, but I think his the way that he tells stories with his reviews is the most interesting thing about him. Let me think. Any other, like, that's like the first thing that comes to my mind when it comes to like YouTubers. Like for me, I mostly stick around gaming content. I know like another YouTuber that people don't like very much. He's like a very I also like polarizing figures on YouTube, especially in the gaming sphere. So I watch a couple of Synthetic Man or I guess that's around about it. I don't look at a lot of YouTube, and I think it's cool that YouTube is showing me like lesser channels. Channels that have like 100 subs, so I can probably find new people to enjoy and binge. Because I do spend a lot of time on YouTube. I just usually spend a lot of my time just gaming. Salah, how's it going? It's going good. I'm just drawing my comic. My mind keeps shuffling between like the so many different comics that I work on. This is Chimera Island. It's about a hidden island striving to find balance. Okay, One-Eyed Kids, thanks for coming out. Yeah, so this is a continuation from the physical book right here. And with the physical book, it's around 50 pages. Yeah, it's 50 pages, and it comes with bonus pages. 50 pages plus bonus pages of like where I got the ideas for every character and some sketches for the character designs. You can find it Chimera Island on Amazon. I thought I had a Nightbot working, but I guess I gotta do that for the next stream. I gotta make sure that works for the next stream. Jason from the horizontal chat says, "I want to ask you something." Sure, go ahead. What you want? What do you want to ask me? Oh yeah, I also like I still like that YouTuber Coffee Comics. Like I said, I do like polarizing figures. There's something about like people who like to speak their mind, even though how unpopular their opinion is. Like that's always going to be cool to me. What's your favorite game that you like to play? Um, for a while, I usually stick with first-person shooters, and with that, it was with first-person shooters, it would be like Titanfall 2, or Battlefield 1, or I remember Battlefront 2, the original one, not the one that the one that was like on Steam, but that was before they were on Steam. I would love to play like those types of games for hours. So that like the games I love to go back to would usually be like first person shooters like that. Like but right now I'm just playing games as some sort of a fidget. I just play games like some sort of like a fidget spinner, you know. Oh yeah, and I map all my I map all of my shortcuts to my PS4 controller. See, like when I want to back undo, I just press that, or I want to redo, I do that. Oh yeah. Wait. Welcome. Thanks, Elijah Ridge, for following. Welcome to the group. Yay! Yay! Thank you. So I like playing first person shooters. Back in the day, but now I like to play like a variety of games. Maybe in the future when I'm done with Persona 5, I'll play more variety games and see how that goes. I don't think that's gonna go pretty well because the Persona streams don't even go very well so far. But just chilling out. We'll see how that goes in the future. Let's see. I want to move her arm like this. But I am enjoying Persona 5, though. It is a very good game. I can't really find anything. I can't really find anything that really upsets me about it. So I'm just having a fun time all around. So, and I gotta thank Sketch for that. So, your drawing makes me chill out. Yeah. I thank you. Thanks for that. Like, I want to draw. I want to show my drawings to everybody. Let everybody chill. I want to teach the world to draw in perfect harmony. I'm going to teach the world to chill. Oh. How can you not like taking down those corrupted adults? Yeah, those corrupted adults needs to be taken down. OC request. Can you draw my original character for me? No, I cannot draw your original character for you. Sadly. Unfortunately. Oh wait, where did I'm like, where did her T go? There it is. This will be her T. Permission. Oh. Well, sorry, I'm not going to do that. Huh. How do I not? No time for requests. I hate green screen kids. What's a green screen kid? What's a green screen kid? Oh yeah, for people who are in my vertical chat, YouTube chat. If you don't know, I also have a horizontal chat going on YouTube and Twitch. So if it sounds like I'm talking to nobody, then if it sounds like I'm talking to nobody, then I'm talking to either somebody on Twitch or somebody on YouTube. Maybe when I get 600 subscribers on YouTube, I'll do I'll no, like when I get 600 subscribers on YouTube, I'll do art request again. How about that, Elijah? If you follow me, if you go over to my YouTube and subscribe and tell all of your friends to subscribe, then if you're on stream on my 600 on my 600 subscribers special, then you can request your character. How about that? And you can bring all your other friends and etc. etc. You should make a Discord group. I had a Discord group, um, but I deleted it. I don't. The thing about a Discord group that I don't like is I don't want any. I just feel like that's a little bit too much to handle for me. I don't think it's like worth it too much. So I'm just gonna try to keep everything on YouTube, and once I have everything I need on YouTube, I don't know why I needed to make a Discord channel specifically, but and plus I had it for a while and it was just inactive, so I'm like, I'll just keep focusing on YouTube instead of trying to grow the Discord. Jason says they put their tiny faces on a video and just open their mouth and don't get okay, yeah. There's too many children on the internet. I don't get it. Why are there so many kids on the internet? Big discourse can get really toxic. Yeah, I agree, Sketch. And the last thing I really want is drama happening on a server that I am the head of. And plus I realize that I get a lot of people that are very young, just essentially minors on the internet that's watching my content, and I don't want to, and all it takes is like just one weirdo to like mess it up for everybody. So I'm like, you know what? There's too many kids on the internet. There's too many weirdos on the internet, and I don't want to host like a server where that is a possibility to happen. So I might as well. Like I don't want a possibility of that to happen, so I'm just gonna not have a server. You need to be over just the right age at 13 to use the platform. Bruh. People lie about their age all the time. You should have a huge community. Yeah, I would yeah, I'd like that. I think doing the live streams like this is a pretty cool like community building aspect. But I understand like a Discord server is also a cool like secluded way to build community and whatnot. I'm not sure. I might bring it back, but I don't know. I just need to. If there's a good enough reason for me to like make a Discord server, then I will, probably. But right now, I just don't see the benefit, the overall benefit for that. If I can minimize like the chance of any kind of drama happening, then I would like that. YouTube is not doing its job. I mean, There's only so much that YouTube can do when it comes to like making sure people are of the right age to use their platform. It's not like they have a face recognition thing. Can we get a face reveal? Hey. There we go. I'm not shy about showing my face. I just don't do it. Usually. Mostly, like, I don't feel like I need to show my face all the time. But, yeah. Because, like, I just don't feel like I need to show my face all the time. But with this one, she's like, oh, you're right. Boom, boom, boom. Hang on a second. No, I was right. I want to kind of make the fluff of her hairs or whatever you want to call them, her feather, just to be like this. His platform is completely done right now. Yeah, I got a IGTV. Have a great day. All right, Panda Boy VR. Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you chatting. I appreciate the subs. I appreciate the communication. It's really fun. But I'm still draw. I'm still draw. The majority of comic creators don't show their face. Oh yeah. A majority of comic creators, I don't like doing what the majority of the comic creators do. Because it's being just the creative industry, or the people that make up the creative industry, they just have so many weird practices and rituals and thoughts. It is what it is. Oh wait, let me fix this a little bit. There we go. What kind of games that you maybe you like? In my stream, I do play a lot of Persona. I'll be playing that until I'm finished with the game. After I'm done playing Persona, maybe I'll go into more variety of games. But right now, my Persona gameplay streams, the only person that watched them is Sketch. But when I'm off doing that, I just like to play free games that Epic gives out. I'm a variety type of gamer. So if I find a game that's fun, I'm not picky. So if I find a game that has like a fun gameplay, then I'll just play it. I'm not a picky guy. Is this guy on? Oh, wait, if YouTube doesn't do anything like nothing, this platform is gonna be controlling the entire platform. Yeah, I guess. Is this guy on Facebook right now? I'm on Facebook, but I'm not live streaming on Facebook. Facebook also has a weird thing about not showing my stuff, and a weird thing about live streaming. I don't know how good it is when it comes to showing people new creators. YouTube has just been overall better in every metric when it comes to sharing smaller creators like me. So that's why I'm here on the majority of the time. Hey Asif, what's going on? Okay, this is looking good. What's your favorite country? I live in America right now. I think America's pretty, despite the politics and the whatchamacallits, I think America's pretty cool. I think it's easy for people to hate on America because it's probably the biggest one influence. Like it's the biggest country with the like the most important superpower, but I do like America, honestly. I gotta say that's my favorite one. I don't think I would move out. I have been to other countries, but like I'm like, why would I don't know why I would do that for any specific reason, but I'm fine. How about you? I'm doing pretty good. The stream started out pretty well with a handful of people just showing up to the stream. And I was like, "Oh, hey, sick. People I can talk to." And things looking like it's dying down, like chilling out. Things are chilling out a little bit. And I'm doing what I usually do, doing my drawing, doing the streaming, changing up the whatchamacallit so everybody can be happy with what I got going on right now. What about you, Asif? Oh yeah, I already asked. You're fine. That's good. That's good. And somebody showed up to the chat on Twitch wanting wanting me to draw their OC or something. Okay, Salah. I appreciate you checking me out. Okay, so let me check out. Yeah, apparently they don't want it bad enough to follow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when people see like furries or like animal designs, they're like, "Oh yeah, this person's probably like hungry for attention. Let me just shoot my shot to get like free art of my OC." When I'm like, "Oh yeah, do something for me." Like, yeah, I'm not gonna dance for you. Hey, do something for me, and maybe I'll give you what you want. And they're like, no, drawing is easy. If you're not like, okay, cool, buddy, cool, friend. These people are so weird. But that person did follow. That person did follow though. Let's see. Oh wow, I've done. Okay, so this is page 4 out of 10. We are making progress, guys. We are making progress. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. So here's how I'm going to. Here's how I usually do the thing. Nightbot. I don't know why Nightbot isn't working on YouTube. This is so weird. Yo, Sketch, you know how to set up Nightbot at all? Maybe it doesn't work for whatchamacallit? Vertical live streams. Okay, so let me see. Let me do this. Or maybe it only works for one live stream at a time. I'm not sure. Nah, nope, haven't done streaming stuff in 4 years. Ah, rest in spaghetti. Rest in spaghetti. Never forgetty. Hold up. Let me expand this. Wait, what happened to the other tool? There it is. Let me cut the frame border and do this like that. I think I'll have this one be deleted. I'll have this one bleed through. I'll delete this and have Jason said, I know this is, I think he calls out the Captain crashing plane of, okay. I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. Nah. Yeah, streaming is so weird. Let me see if I can divide a little bit more. Here we go. There's that. And this, and here's that. A 5-panel page. That's looking good. Where is it? Here it is. It's gonna separate, make the gutters a little bit more spacious. Make this a little bit, oh. I'm gonna combine these two. Merge it a little bit down. Delete that page. Going over here. I've barely counted how long it took me to draw like the last part of Just a Reaper. I think it took me around like 23 days, 24 days, nearly a month to draw those 14 pages. And it's ridiculous. Wonder, I should probably look at a video to see like what the heck is going on with Nightbot. Wait, let me see. Oh, CI 0. Hold up. Command. Test. Hi. Let me try a Nightbot command real quick. Okay. Yeah, Nightbot is just not working. Unfortunately. We shall see, we shall see. In the future. Oh, yeah, I guess it does work. Let's see CI 0. Okay, I guess it doesn't. I guess it takes a while. Okay, I guess I need to have the exclamation point in order for Nightbot to know anything. And I can't change. I can't edit custom commands, which is so weird. Oh, wait, yes, I can. Yes, I can. That's so weird. But it won't let me. Okay, yeah, it won't let me. Oh, well. Maybe if I do this. Okay, yeah, I can. Submit. Okay. Alright. I'm making Submit. There we go. Now Nightbot works. There we go. That's how we do live troubleshooting. I am a genius. Oh yeah, and how I have my camera set up, it's essentially hanging. It's essentially hanging from a from a whatchamacallit, a Amazon box. And I think it's fine. I think how it looks like it's fine. Maybe we can aim it down a little bit. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That's what I want to see. That's what I want it to look like. Until I get a better setup, and I stop making makeshift setups. I gotta take a picture of like what my setup looks like. It's a bit ghetto, but it's kind of it works. Let me do. How would I do the thing? I think having the 3 tufts is pretty great design-wise. So yeah, now it works. Everything works. Well, Nightbot for the YouTube, it works now. Don't know about the I don't think it works for the Twitch yet. But I don't have anybody on Twitch like saying anything, so saying anything about, oh man, where can I buy the book? Okay, I can draw her beak in this angle. Okay. Also, yeah, freaking sketch. I'll let you know what happens to the short, the short that had your suggestion. Right now, it did pretty well. But the watch time is like people usually stuck around for like half of it. But it had I think it was like a 40 to 50% viewed to swept away ratio. So like half of the times that it showed up on somebody's feed, they looked at it. Oh, cool, yeah. DWO Games, welcome to the chat. How long have you been drawing? I've been drawing for as long as I can remember. I always wanted to make cartoons, but ever since I realized, wow, making cartoons is hard, my sister introduced me to comics, and I was like, okay, this is a lot easier, and I get to tell stories, and I get to draw, so best of both worlds. I've been drawing for a while. I've been telling stories for a while too, so this is doing this was a no-brainer. Just following both of my passions. How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Oh yeah, this is also Chimera Island. It's about a hidden island striving to find balance. It follows 4 characters. one that wants to find adventure. Wants to find adventure. Hold up, I should have these characters all figured out. One that wants to find friends. Here you go, Ruth. One that wants to earn respect, and the last one wanting to find his identity. This is like a continuation from the original book, Chimera Island, which I've written and I illustrated around a couple years ago. Oh yeah, and the if you want to check it out, I have it available on my Amazon. If you click exclamation point CI0, you can find it. Nightbot will send you a link, or if you just want to try it out, you can check out my channel, because I post these comics in a what do they call it, motion comic format, so you can see the entire story in a motion comic format if you want to. Hi, Sayla. What's going on? Ever since you were gone, I figured out how to work the Nightbot. I did some live troubleshooting, and it didn't take that long. I gotta figure out how to draw the chicken giblets. I think to this day I still don't know like what kind of breed of chicken she is. I know I made her like have a yellowish tint. So I know there's a breed of chicken that has that color. I'll probably make it canon, probably not. I don't know. that's the wonders and the advantages of like not having a set color palette. I can just get it done quicker. And I'll find out how to get everything I need to a lot quicker, you know? Yada yada yada. That's actually really cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to show this work to as much people as possible. So YouTube seems to be the best way for me to do it. And it allows me to show put my work out to a lot of people. I think YouTube is the only platform that really does that better than anything else. So that's why I'm here. So yeah, I'm also planning to have like other merch, or different ways for people to enjoy the series, like on Etsy, or buying stickers, or buying pins. So if you subscribe to the channel, I'll let everybody know when stickers or buttons are available, and where they can buy the book as well. Because if you don't want to buy anything, like everything is also free on the internet. So it's just a way to support. I'm pretty sure that chicken would be a buff Kuchin. Let me look at a buff Kuchin real quick. Google. Do search buff Kuchin right now. Kuchin chicken. Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah. I can see it. I can see it. Wow, they are super fluffy, huh? I can dig it. It's like like these characters really don't have a set color palette until I have a until it's for like promotional material. And that's kind of funny to me. I just don't like coloring. I just don't think I'm good at it per se. And the reason why I really like the manga aesthetic is how DIY it is. But yeah, I'm gonna keep that. It's this chick, this Ruth right here, being what do they call it, a buff Kuchin, probably gonna be canon now. It's a good chance it's canon. I don't like I don't know what rabbit Sarah this character is, but I think she's like a Rex because she's also like a gingered or a red or orange furred rabbit. But I don't know. I'll leave that to the people who have the time to say, oh yeah, this looks like XYZ. I just look at a couple of images from Google and I'm like, all right, that looks cool. I just helped canonize a chicken in a comic. I haven't think I that happened today. Yeah, you. Yeah, that's the one thing I like doing live when I'm working on Chimera Island. There's like so many different things that's going on to the point where I'm like, when I stream and where there's somebody on the stream, there's a higher chance for me to say, "Hey, chat, what should I draw? What animal should I draw here? Or what does this animal look like? Or what should be this character's name?" That happened so much. I know, like in the last year, when I was working on this book, I can tell you that. Hold on, if I scrolling back, the names of this bird right here, Atelia, was a fan chosen. Oh wait, the breed, I think this was a barn bird or something like that. That was chosen by a fan, and her name was Atelia, or something. And this opossum was a recommended animal by a fan as well. No, not a fan, but a viewer of a stream. When I said, "Oh yeah, give me an animal," like somebody said, "Oh, a possum," and I drew an opossum right on the spot, and now it's canon in the series. That's what I like doing with this with Chimera Island. People join, they say like, "Oh yeah, draw this character," or draw this animal, or give this animal this name, and I'm like, all right, I can do that. Canon now. It's canon. Oh yeah, Sir Game is. You deserve some rewards. I give you a gumball, maybe 2 gumballs. Yeah, give away the gumballs. Congratulations. Oh wait, I just looked at the Twitch chat. That sounds lewd. What sounds lewd? I lost. I lost the the plot. What are you talking about? Oh, the gumballs? There's nothing weird about sharing gumballs. Sharing is caring. Okay, that's this panel. I'll go back and draw the designs later. Of the clothes later. I think this might be my next wait a second, what's going on? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this might be my next icon, the next personal icon I'll use. I think this is funny. She's like, She's like, ma'am. Ecstatically sharing is caring. Here we go. She's so happy. And drawing is pretty fun. I like doing this. It's times like these that just having people active in the chat and as I draw and people giving feedback and helping out with the lore of stuff, canonizing events or characters. It makes it fun. The audience interaction is fun. But that's mostly for like mostly for this. I don't know about like Chimera, not Chimera Island, but Purgatory Academy or Let's Go Metal Hero. I think it's also because of how I write this series. A lot of things are just very loosey-goosey, except for like set moments in the plot. Like everything that involves detail, I'm like, yeah, hey guys, what's going on over here? It's like, you know, like the details don't really matter to me that much. It's just like I'm more of a big picture guy. When you focus on the big picture, you're like, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is fine. And that's fun. It's really fun. It keeps your eyes on the prize. And she's like, oh, wrong brush. Just like turns her head. Is like, like this, yeah. But yeah, she's pretty cute. Wait, hold up. Let me look at that chicken again. Did I close the tab? Oh no, I think I did. Oh, no, it's right here. Yeah, that's cool. That looks good. She looks like a vampire. Oh yeah, with the little gobble things. I like telling stories as well. I've thought multiple stories I'd like to create, and sure, at some point, I just haven't had time to do it. Yeah, I guess the hardest part of doing anything is just making time, because you're just purposefully altering your schedule. And the thing about us as human beings is that we really like keeping a schedule. So every time there's like a new thing that happens, or we make new plans, it's just like a something that's very hard to adjust to, or just create. So I completely understand. Okay, so right here. Yeah, this is an easy panel. So usually, like, what you just gotta do is just make time for it. Dedicate like 30 minutes or an hour of your time, whichever is most sensible to your schedule, and just do it. Just make something. It took a while for me to get used to it, but after, like, you don't have to like finish anything. Just like starting it is good enough, because you're just trying to get into the habit of doing something new. You know? And after you have the habit, then and after you make a habit of creating or working on it, then it's good. It's golden. You don't have to think about switching up anymore, because it's second nature now. That's the one cool thing about building habits. Okay. With this, she's looking at I think I'm gonna copy and paste this thing right here. And hopefully one day, I'll make enough money to buy better equipment. I'm looking forward to the day that I buy better equipment, so everything would stop lagging or feeling slow on my end. I still stream because I like it. It's just that my equipment isn't like meant for stuff like this. Let's see, where's her head? Okay, so it's right here. Okay, so let me follow the pattern right here. Okay, cool. And some lashes right here. There you go. And I'll have like where her eyebrow should be. Sometimes I think about this probably doesn't look shoujo enough. But then again, it's not shoujo or just josei enough. But then again, none of the things that I make really feel... To me, it doesn't really feel too much like a manga. Like, but you still know that it's manga inspired, so I feel like that's just good enough. And then people say it's like, oh yeah, this looks good. So I'm like, okay, cool. It does. It's doing its job. I know how you feel. I tend to stream spontaneously here and there. And my equipment is hot garbage. Okay, Asif, thanks for coming out. Sometimes you just gotta do something. You just gotta make do. And I think the best advice that I've heard and that I keep to this day is that really your quality assurance is when people start complaining. And plus, not only that, people don't really need to stick around and such. From my time streaming so far, it's really nice when people like stop by and say, "Oh yeah, hey, what's going on? What you doing? What's this right? What's this right over here?" And I'm like, "Oh, hey, cool. Somebody's interested." And then that just sparks up conversation. And I don't really have a problem talking while drawing. It's really fun for me. Okay. This is good. Awesome. This is going to be copy, and then I'm going to paste it right here. Might finish another page. Might finish another page today. Oh, what time is it? It's 10. Holy crap. Usually I stream for about an hour if things are slow, but I don't know. I think I'll go for another hour. It must be a rare ability. I'm focusing on something that if I'm focusing on something, you don't hear a word from me. I think that comes from for me, I think I noticed it was when I was in high school in art class. I would just end up talking with people with just easily. And my art teacher was like, "What are you doing? Like you should what are you students doing? Like talking while you're drawing? Like that's so foreign." like drawing requires a lot of what do they call it? Attention. And when she draws, she would usually put music on or just try to be as focused as possible when it comes to making art. I can draw in silence, or I can just listen to music and turn it on. And I don't know, it's so funny because sometimes I would just when I have some nice music going on, I would sometimes just dance in place. I usually like stand and draw, but to have like this set up that I have right now, I'm sitting because I think having the camera right here, it helps onlookers just like uh stay a little bit longer to look at it previewed because it has something like moving. They can look at my hands twiddling or drawing. And like the bottom screen right here, you can see what I'm drawing at a better resolution. So that's the theory. That's the theory. But I have people come by, stop by, and say, "Oh wow, this without the camera over here," and they'll be like, "This is just a okay. This is pretty kino." And I'm like, "Okay, nice." But it changes. Nothing when it comes to like these vertical formats or just any streaming format is forever. But you just gotta roll with the punches. You can't let the numbers dictate your mood. I know it's easy. It's easier said than done. It's easier said than done. But if I really want this to become my full time job for the next 5 to 7 or 10 years, then I there are some things that I just have to endure. And honestly, I don't think I would this would ever be possible if it wasn't for YouTube, what it is right now. What would be your favorite movie or TV show? Um, my favorite movie. I was trying to think about that. I think my actually no. I know my favorite movie. Why do I have to think about it? It's Rango. My favorite movie is like that Nickelodeon movie Rango that came out like around 2010. And I'm not even a big spaghetti western guy. I just liked the entire feel of that movie so much. I even bought the art book for it before it was crazy expensive. I think I got it for like $40, and if you try to find it on Amazon right now, it's probably cost like three figures. Because like I don't think they even print it anymore. But that Nickelodeon movie Rango is my favorite movie. Like favorite TV show though, man. I was literally watching that last night. Yeah, like it's great. It's forever. And hold up. I got it. Since we're talking about Rango, let me get my art book. I'm sorry, you got me. You got me excited. Hold up. Oh snap. Oh sorry, I'm muted. I'm muted. But anyway, I said this is great. I love Rango. The book. What I liked about it on the inside, it reads like a documentary. with all the behind the scenes stuff. I'm sorry I was muted. I didn't say much, and this inspired the what I do with every one of my printed books or my books that people buy like digitally. I have author's notes that essentially does the same thing. It's like a documentary style of like what the characters look like, of what how I got inspiration for a character or a chapter or the an idea, and I also have the sketches of what the characters look like before finalizing the art of everything. So yeah, that's I really like it, and that also inspired my love for art books, like just getting a collection of a collection of like art from a certain artist or from a certain show or movie. I don't think it's very rare. Yeah, I don't like. I think when I get like a disposable amount of income, I just want to have a library of just art books, books that inspired that I really like, or that inspires me to create things that I do like. I think what I want to do in the future, if if like any of my series blows up, like Chimera Island specifically, I had an idea of maybe I can do what Gorillas did, is make a thing called a what they call it, like an almanac. Hold up, I'm getting the almanac right now. Wait, do I have it? Oh, I see it. Hold up, give me a second. So this thing right here. Okay, so this thing right here, the Gorilla's Almanac. I like it. And what this essentially is, it's a, like 200, around 200 pages. That's like art, a combination of art and a combination of articles that like takes place inside the Gorilla's universe, right? And it's just like some and also fun things that like lets you get to know about the characters of Gorillas. And I want something like this for Chimera Island or Purgatory Academy. I think this would also work very well for Purgatory Academy, telling people, oh yeah, this is what's happening in different parts of like the story that the main characters aren't really focusing on, or like the main story isn't focusing on, or do other things. I like it. It's so cool. I don't know if you're still there, but I'm just like, I don't know. I have it. It's great. I want to do that later. Like, I think that's stuff like that is like very cool. I like it a lot. I just like so many different mediums. Like how people would tell their story. And like you like a story that you want to tell, it doesn't have to be contained within like a comic book. It can be within like an almanac or within a game, a board game, or a video game, or toys, or like like different sorts of parts of merch. It's so crazy how literally everything can have a story to it, and you can put a story within it. And I want to like experiment. I want to experiment with that with as many different things as possible, because that's so cool to me. That's a great idea. I actually have 3 scripts written for a trilogy of movies that you got me thinking about, and I want to find where those scripts are. Yeah, you can absolutely try to make something with those scripts. Like, I would say honestly, for Purgatory Academy, my first book right here. Hold up. Hold up. I originally was making I don't know if like you were still here when I said this, but I originally wanted to make cartoons, right? So I was like writing the scripts for my comics, as if I was writing an episode of a cartoon show. Like this entire book one of Purgatory Academy, it reads as a 30-minute like special, a 40-minute special, like a cartoon special. That's an introduction to the no, that's an introduction to the Purgatory Academy universe. So, and actually, here's a better example. There's a better example. Just a Reaper right here. This was my friend's Matthew Fennell's his idea, and he wanted to turn it. He wanted it to be a cartoon first, and after we sat down for 8 hours and wrote the script for Purgatory, not Purgatory, but for Just a Reaper, he was trying to like ship it around to different networks, try to be in different contests to see if anybody would pick it up, an agent would pick it up, and I told him, no, chill out. Let's just make it a comic. And after we make it a comic, people will see like what it looks like. People will have a better idea. It'll be exposed to more people if we put it in a medium outside of comics, outside of animation, because we're gonna need a whole bunch of trust for other people to do that. And right now we're making a comic. I'm on like chapter 3 out of 5 of it, so we're already almost over halfway done with it. And we're getting more attention, like, and just me working on it on YouTube is allowing it to get more attention than just trying to convince producers to risk like $100,000 on us to make a pilot. So I say like making a comic or making making a comic or making a novel, since everything of all of our biggest budget stuff are basically starts off as books, because books are so easy to make in comparison to other projects that require like 5 to like a whole team of people, you know. That's what got me heated, you know. That's what got me amped up, fired up to talk about. I haven't left just yet. I just tend to lurk, but that's really cool. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me. that's what I want to do. But all of it is like very much in due time. You know? Like I was like scouring throughout social, like which would be like the best social media to like tell these stories. A lot of like, it's easy to go with like the popular stuff like Instagram, because a lot of artists ones for at the time, a lot of artists like are hating Instagram now, but at the time it was like if you were an artist you would just be on Instagram or something. But after trying Instagram, a lot of artists was like, if you are making webcomics, you would be on Webtoons, but I have a really big problem with Webtoons. Because it just doesn't make sense to like have your comic on there. But that's a whole different thing, right? So, but I think I settled on YouTube being the best place for me to publish my work as is. Like, obviously I have to like change a few things to like make it more digestible to a video consuming audience, but the algorithm is there to help creators like me to reach more people, to tell my stories. And it's working out pretty well. So yeah, hopefully in the future I'll get more. I want to collect more books like the Gorilla's Almanac and the Rango book. It's all fun. It's all good. Let's see. I think I'm gonna draw her neck like this. So I was drawing it big. I forget how long it is and like keeping in check with perspective. Oh, is my? I think my mic is good now. Yeah, it's good. Oh, okay, that's good. There's a lot of running back and forth. A lot of running back and forth, but it's fun. It's fine. I think you earned a new sub. I really enjoy streams, but I'm enjoying this one. I also have multiple video game ideas with entire storylines, but I have zero resources to actually make those games. Yeah, I say start with what you're able to do. Like if you don't draw at all, I say like just convert those stories into a novel. And if you convert those stories into a novel and then you translate those ideas in a video format to put them on YouTube, um, I think you will have a better chance of like reaching people who would be interested in that story or interested in seeing that story convert into other things. And then with that seed audience, you can you'll have more of a fun or more of a patronage for people to support your work, and then you can move on from there. Like it's always like a starting point. Books are a great medium, but books can also be a starting point for bigger projects. Yeah, literature. I would say literature is a great medium in of itself, and the main appeal of literature is that how do it yourself it is. That's actually some great advice. Yeah, and like, and it's so funny how I keep seeing all these other creators, like animators, they're linking up to make a net to make their own like little network. So I'm like, you really don't need to do that. YouTube does what you are already doing. If you want to collaborate, that's great. To just swap fans and like cross pollinate your audience or whatever they call it. Um, but yeah, like the YouTube is already people already make careers off of being here. Like I don't know another website where you can tell your stories, and if you accumulate a big enough audience, you can make a living off of that. It's just that it's difficult. The one thing that is a caveat is that it's super difficult to get people into original IPs. So what I'm doing with my channel is that I'm just making shorts left and right and center. Like I'm posting like 8 shorts a day, right? It's annoying, but and my shorts are just like a couple panels of my comics, and the whole idea of that is to get people familiar with it, with the people who have never seen it, to get them familiar with the whatchamacallit, the story. It's essentially akin to channel surfing. Like shorts is like essentially people who want to channel surf. And when you get like people who stop and or who is intrigued by the story or the hook or whatever you have, they will stop, they will like it, or they will subscribe, you know? And just going live and just talking about your stuff, or like doing something that you can include with your project, that can get more people interested. And I don't see a lot of creators doing that. And I'm like, it's the thing, the opportunity is right here. You don't need to go to Netflix. You don't need to go to X, Y, and Z. You don't need to go like sell your webcomic to Webtoons or Tapaz in order to make some money, or for them to make most of the money and give you table scraps. You can just go to YouTube, where if you can make an audience from here and join the YouTube Partner Program, you get like 50% of the revenue from ads and such. My life goal is I want to start a company with 3 branches. I want a comic branch, a television branch, and a video game branch. Hope one day to launch said company. Yeah, I say just a good way to start is to have a whatchamacallit, is to have start with like books, literature, and go an audience from there. And if you want to fast track it, you can probably go to an angel investor, and once you like blow up to have like around 1,000 or 10,000 or 100,000 subscribers with that, you can probably go to an angel investor or go to a bank and say, I'm making a YouTube thing. Go to a bank and say, I want a loan, or I want a small business loan, or a grant, a loan or a grant. Always go for grants, right? If they have a grant, go for it, because grants is essentially free money that you don't have to pay back. Loans are money that like you ask for the bank to give you, but you have to pay that back. Essentially, you have to have a surefire way to pay it back if you're going for a loan. So if you don't want to pay anybody back, go for a grant. But anyway, like you would have to if you have a way to like that, that something's gonna make money, and if you want like funds quickly, you go for a loan, and what should we call it? And you just go from there. Try to make as much money as you can, and you pay them back. And if it's a success, is you have an easier time paying them back, right? And then you can apply for more loans and more growth. But that's very risky. That's a super risky thing. So yeah, that's an idea. That is an idea that you can do. That I've heard that you can do. But I don't know. I don't know. That's what I've heard. Oh, Blues has entered the chat. Oh, welcome to the chat, Blues. I'm here. Whew. I'm just doing a lot of drawing, a lot of talking. Oh yeah. I don't know what to make of this poster yet. Right? Because what the purpose of this poster is that she is whatchamacallit. Looking at a poster, and this poster is for a play that's happening. So I guess I'll draw like people like in the poster right here. But later. I'll do that later. I can't be bothered right now. That's part of, I'll consider that background work. I just need to illustrate. I can tell you what my plan for the future is, because I want to make a visual novels. I have a visual novel idea, mostly because I'm working on 4 different comic books. But I have a third idea that takes place in this Chimera Island universe, but it's in the future. And what I want to do is, I've seen YouTube channels that that they would just have a novel. They would just like read like an audiobook. You can make a novel and essentially have an audiobook for format, and you can just hire an artist or just use AI to have like a visual aspect of it. And I know it's a weird thing for me as an artist to say, oh yeah, you could probably use AI or whatever, but literally I know how it is. Artists can be like very annoying to work with. And artists can be very annoying to work with. And if you would rather just not deal with it, it's not going to be perfect, right? But hey, you can always just hire an artist to do it. But at the end of the day, like, people don't care if it's like if it's AI work or not, unless it's like actual. You gain the attention of just actual artists, and then you'll be the pariah of like the art community for whatever. But most likely the art community is not going to be the people that's supporting you. And that's just how it is. That's what I notice. The Rise of the Moon God. That should be the play. And yeah, what comic historian did before he passed away with comics. Yeah. Okay. Oh no, I already have the lore, the creation myth of these characters already planned out. It's called Chimerian Genesis. Because in Chimera Islands, these characters are chimeras. like this whole plot basically revolves around the and the Chimerian Genesis is essentially like their like Christmas, like their kind of version of a Christmas Bible story in their culture. It's like, oh yeah, this is why we exist. This is X, Y, and Z, because like because these people, they have their own religion. So, and like they do like plays to remind themselves of like, what's this is these are the stories that we live by, and this is what's so important of it, and here's why it's so important to us as a people. So we gotta remember. We gotta remember. Okay. So I think this is pretty good so far. Now let's see. Next page. It's another 5-page panel, but it's easier. Wait, I should probably stand up and stretch a little bit. Yep. Stretch. Also, don't sit down for too long. You gotta sometimes stand. You gotta sometimes stretch your legs. And do stuff. That's my health tip for today. That's my health tip. Straight for you. Because I like you a lot. don't take that the wrong way. As the words of AVGN. Do some jumping jacks. Usually, I would just like after a stream, I would just like go outside and walk for an hour. Okay, so here's what's happening. I'm remembering. So here's what's happening in this page specifically. After Sarah sees the poster, she asks if she can still join the play. And the chicken girl's like, "Oh wow, you want to be in the play too? Awesome, great, yeah, we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be like co-stars. We're gonna be like the bestest friends." Also, just the way that the story starts, it's kind of funny because, like, Sarah right here, she doesn't really. It's not like they're friends, but it's like a one-sided friendship that the chicken really kind of egged on, because the chicken really wants friends. But like the reason why she's at the chicken's house because her family has a business of like selling eggs. So it just so happens. And she just shows up and like, "Oh yeah, you were friends." Besties. Whoa, you came to my house just like a friend would. And she was like, "Ah, yeah, I guess." Like, it's kind of funny. It's funny to me. And the mom's like, "Oh, goody. Yay. All this talk. Everybody's of one accord." But yeah. Make sure you're going outside every day, drinking your water, doing some exercises, getting the blood pumping, the blood flowing. And eat right. So the chicken is just secretly lonely and wants friends. No, she's not secretly lonely. She's overtly lonely because she essentially has like a disease by birth where she doesn't have a long time to live, but nobody really knows when she's gonna die, type deal. It's just that she can't it's like she can't reproduce and she has like a shorter lifespan than everybody else, and that makes her a social pariah because nobody wants to like be around or want to like feel depressed because they're hanging around like essentially a biological time bomb. So that just prevents her from having friends for real. So when she runs into like this rabbit girl, she's like, you want to be friends? And this rabbit girl's like, no, I don't want to be friends with you because I don't even know you. But some antics happen in the book 0, whatever. But antics happen in this book where they just end up not really associated together, but the chicken girl, she doesn't want to let go of the connection that she made with Sarah. Well, Ruth, the chicken girl's name Ruth. She doesn't want to let go of like the connection that she made with Sarah, the rabbit girl. So, and like in chapter 2, they do end up becoming like more of friends. But at the beginning, it's a very much of a one-sided friendship. Until like Sarah's like, all right, fine, I'll care for you. I'll care about you. It's more like that. I'll care about you, whatever. So that's what's going on. How many books do you have planned for the series? I have like for this arc, I have like around like 12 chapters planned. So for this arc and for each book, I want to have like 4 chapters for a book. So that means around like 3 books for this arc. Essentially, that's what I have planned. And like each chapter is around like 30 pages. So 30 times 4, that would be like 120 pages per like a volume. 120 around 120 pages per volume. So that's 120 times 3. That'd be like what, 39, like 390 pages for like the first arc of this book. And like there's several arcs that I want to make of this book. This is an ongoing series, honestly, because like there's so many things I really want to talk about with this series. So I don't really have a definite answer of how long this is gonna be. I don't want this to go on forever, but I just have a lot of story to tell, and I know what I want to talk about. So there's that at least. Unlike Purgatory Academy, this book right here, I know that I want to have like 7 or 8 books of it, and then everything else I'm like, all right, I'm done with the series for right now, and I would probably move on to like other mediums. But with Chimera Island, I could not tell you for right now because I have so many ideas planned for it, and it really depends on like how I go about it. So yeah, that's the idea for right now. I think what I want for the future is probably have assistants. I want to get to like have so much money that I would have teams to help work on the art for each Chimera Island book, you know? Just to work on the art. I want to do the writing, I want to do the thumbnails and whatnot, and just have people do the finalization. So I would have like so I can get to the end result a lot quicker. That's the main that's like my idea. That's my goal. And when I'm done telling the story that I want to tell, I would just move on to something else. Well, I'm a big comic reader, mainly Marvel comics. Well, I might check this out whenever it releases. Yeah, like I make updates. I post updates on my YouTube channel and on my newsletter, and on the and the community tabs. So, like I said, you can check out this book. Yeah, you can check out this book by typing exclamation CI Chimera. That's for Chimera Island in the chat. Wait, CI 0 in the chat to get the book on Amazon, and you can check out all of the updates on this channel and on my website. So yeah, it's so good. It's really good. Oh, hold up. I gotta check my. Okay, I was just checking the Twitch chat. So yeah, this is gonna be an ongoing. Yeah, this is gonna be an ongoing series. I think I'll draw her eyes like looking down, looking a little bit nervous. Also, maybe I gotta think about like what will happen. It really all depends on like how much funds that I have. Like right now, I use like text to speech to do the voice acting for me. But like I think I would just, if I had the money, I would love to hire voice actors for like finished books, because I don't want to keep bothering people to voice act different parts, like segments. And it's pretty much for whatchamacallit, just more, it just goes back to like the channel to help expose people to the comic. It's pretty much like you have to work with what you got, honestly. And I really don't have a lot. But yeah, it's all about working with what you got. So, and I think with a lot of people that stop by, they say they really like what I have going on. So a lot of people say it's just a matter of time. So that really, you know what, that really keeps me at ease, because before I was like really into like the YouTube thing. I was just super anxious about how am I going to make this work, because I was trying out so many different avenues, and none of these avenues were just working the way that I would like them to. Until like I was live streaming, and then people would join the live stream like right now, and they say, "Yeah, you're gonna blow up. Just keep doing what you're doing," and that's just been so like reassuring to me, because I wasn't getting that in like any other social media or any other place. So this is a really fun thing for me to do. And so even then, sometimes like when there's nobody in the chat, that can be a little bit discouraging. But when people do stop by and say you can do this, just keep going, it's nice. It really helps. I'm a huge fan of the idea of time travel, and I really want to make a comic series based around the Godfather paradox. I think I'm familiar with the Godfather paradox. Okay. When I make an idea, I usually have a thing. I usually have a thing called like, what is the argument of the story? Right? Like every story is essentially an argument, and every character within that argument is a perspective. So that's how I usually frame the ideas of like the series that I have. Like with Purgatory Academy, like the argument of this is, do we have the power to overcome to overcome systems beyond our control. I think I can agree with that. You're working on something that has tons of potential. You'll get a big audience one day. It just doesn't. It's just the not so far future. Yeah, if I can predict anything, I feel like if you look at my YouTube channel right now, it'll say that I have around like 500 videos or something like that, and the majority of that are just shorts, right? I feel like I just need one short to like hit 100,000 views, and that'll be enough for people to look at my other shorts. And like I have so many other shorts that would like basically trickle down. And like all my shorts essentially revolve around like my 4 series. Most of them are Purgatory Academy, but I'm trying to diverge into like Chimera Island stuff, because I noticed like the Chimera Island content, they're more likely to get to get subscribers. It's kind of interesting to me, because I feel like Chimera Island's gonna be like a fan favorite usually, because it really doesn't talk about like it's not really as existential as Purgatory Academy. And then, like, it has cute animals. Look at these cute animals. Hello, welcome to the chat. Is she wearing anything? Oh, yeah, she is. I like to draw the form first, and then I draw, like, the clothes later. Welcome to the chat. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. I am a casual American. My Americanness, my American stuff is showing. My American is showing. I guess that's what I should say. Well, yeah, welcome to the chat. And also, I just sworn off of Twitter. Like, I'm not going on Twitter. I don't really care about Instagram. I'm just focusing on Facebook. I don't even think... not Facebook. I'm focusing on YouTube. I know that money can be made on Facebook, but there's just not enough information about being seen or getting exposed through Facebook. So I'm like, I'll just focus on YouTube. And if I have the time, I'll go on Facebook and try it out. You know? But for now, we're doing YouTube. I know a lot of people, when I talk about Facebook, they're like, Facebook? Like, how old are you? But I'm like, yeah, Facebook. It still has like a lot of people. And even if like a lot of those people are old people, then old people have more money than anybody else. I'm a cold-blooded, God-fearing American. I am from the South, but North Carolina is like, it feels like it's hardly the South anymore. I feel like my state just really wants to be like a northern state so bad. I mean, it's also because like a lot of people from northern states come down to like southern states because southern states are cheaper to live in, usually. Wait, hold up. There we go. That's usually how it is. All right, yeah. Now it's time to draw another simple Ruth expression. Right here. I'll make her outline a little bit thicker, like this. And we'll probably do like, oh wow, yeah. I'm from the South, and everyone has an accent. It's a bit of a country accent, too. Yeah, I love Southern accents. Like it's something. I guess it's something I'm used to, for living in the South my entire life. I'm a bona fide Southerner, but I speak like a Yankee. I guess that those Southern ties aren't really that deep. Let's see if I can do this. She's gonna have like these eyes right here. She's like, whoa, really? Look at her. How can you hate a face like that? I remember I did a poll. Like remember when I like go out vending, I would have like this in button form. I wonder if I still have a button form of Ruth. I probably don't because she's pretty popular. I had one around here. Yeah, I probably don't. She's pretty popular, but like the buttons of Ruth and the buttons of like Jonathan, like that, and oh, here it is. Like when I go out and selling vending, when I sell the books, I have like buttons like her, and it looks like this, and they sell pretty well. And even they sell pretty well. So just on a design aspect, people really love the chicken and the boy with the falcon mask, Jonathan. But people who read it, they say they really like their favorite character is either Jonathan or Odd. The other rabbit, the albino rabbit, boy wearing a dress. I have a really good vocal control because there was a while I wanted to be a voice actor, and I tend to have different accents every day. Yeah, that's really cool. Like I was thinking about voice acting on my own comics, but that took like a very long time. And YouTube, and because I didn't know like SEO or YouTube or anything, it just took way too long. I felt like it just took way too long to even voice act like 3 minutes of my own thing, and plus I had to listen to my own voice, and I'm not the biggest fan of my own voice, so and plus it didn't get a lot of views, so I'm like, hey, you know what? Nah, forget about it. So that's another reason why I like just double down to like what I'm doing. Your art is good, but your voice is even better. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it. Like when I did the thing with my voice, it just didn't get a lot of views and any views or any like recognition. So I was like, you know what? This takes so much time, not enough, too much work, not enough payoff. So I'll just have like text to speech do it just for exposure's sake, you know. And maybe, just maybe, I'll make re-uploads and just have actual people voice it. Also, welcome to the chat, Devin. I just noticed. Hold up. You know what? Yeah, the screen's good. The screen is fine. Hold up. Let me drink some water. I've been yapping. I've been a professional yapper since 9 a.m. Oh yeah, here's all the other buttons. I was like looking for buttons like this. Oh yeah, this is the Sarah button right here. The stickers and the buttons have different poses or like different art on them. And that would be the things I would just sell physically. I would also have bookmarks, but I don't have my bookmarks with me right now. I only did it for like a year. I only like sold in flea and farmers markets for a year. I think for like last year, like things just hit. Like unnecessarily hard because I had to sell my car because it was breaking down and I couldn't go to the markets anymore. Well, I still could go to the markets, but like I just didn't want to borrow stuff. I just didn't want to borrow my parents' cars because like if something happened, if an accident happened, that's like one of my parents being out of transportation, and I just didn't want to risk that. So that's why I'm here. I was like, I gotta find a way to make money online, but like it's, but like for the majority of like this year, it's been difficult because I'm like, how do I even make money online? How can I sell these books online? So after 2 years, I'm here. Something's working out, so that's good. Well, I'm gonna have to. Okay. Okay, that do. If you still love whatever. I'm fucking say. Okay, DWO. I appreciate you coming out. Appreciate you chatting. I think I might stream for another hour or so, and then might call it a day, or I'll just stream again playing Persona for a sketch. If Sketch is even still looking in the chat. But I'll be here. I'll be here. Okay. I am. Dang, Sketch. How do you lurk for so long? That's my question. How do you lurk for so long and not say anything? That's crazy. Cause I'm looking at the chat. You are not ignored. You are not forgotten. Well, I'm doing other stuff, but I treat this like a podcast. Man, I guess it's really good that I have like other broadcasts on different places. So if one place really pops off, yeah, if one thing really pops off, I can talk about something else, you know? And that's why it's important for having somebody stopping by and saying hi. It's encouraged because it helps give entertainment to everybody, especially having a topics to talk about, you know, but and maybe it'll give me a more of an excuse for people to record this, and if I ever blow up, they'll have a reason to cancel me on Twitter. I can already imagine. Like, this is like a funny scenario that I can really see what's happening. I'm gonna say something on like these live streams. Someone's gonna cut it or clip it, and then they're just gonna put it on Twitter, and I'm gonna find out because of probably like a content creator that shows up on my recommended feed on YouTube. We'll talk about it. Talk about how everybody's gonna hate me on like on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, this is my first time. I wanna go on a one of those drama channels. Somebody saying like, man, this creator fell off, or this creator is like so bad. I'll be like, wow, this is my first time finding out about it. I feel like that would be funny to me. It's like I'm getting canceled. I'm just living my good life. I'm gonna share my opinions, but I don't think anybody wants my opinions right now. That's gonna be in the future. I noticed like I was talking to my friend Matt, and he was saying that a lot of people are getting on like a Psychic Pebbles case. The guy, one of the creators of Smiling Friends, because he said something like forever ago. Something to do with like white people and race and whatnot. And that's kind of like the weird thing about fame, you know, is if you become an internet darling, there's going to be people that just wants to ride. You got to have like two types of people. People that's going to want to ride your clout and just say you're the best thing ever and just make fan art and stuff like that. Or I say that as a super cynical way. Or people that just wants to use your clout just to tear you down. And it's so interesting. But it like none of it really like I don't think any of it really matters. It's like entertainment at the end of the day. Like we are talking about real people, but I don't think anybody really cares about the opinions of like somebody that they never met. So I really just think that people take this online personality stuff like too seriously. And we just forget, oh yeah, these are real people behind these screens. And it's sad. It's really sad. But it is what it is. Ugh. Let's see. I'm trying to see what I can do with this. Oh yeah, this is like... I'm not even a Smiling Friends fan or anything. It's just you can't escape it anymore. I know Adult Swim is I know it's trying to be like the next Rick and Morty, because Rick and Morty has been going around for like way too long. I think they want to pass off that mantle as quickly as possible. And maybe Smiling Friends is like cheaper to produce. Oh no, what do you think? Okay. I'm also playing classical music in the background. I don't know if you can hear it over my yapping. Alright. The music been nice. Awesome. Can't wait to get copyright stricken. I just don't want to I just don't feel like playing anything high energy. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna play something nice. Something simple, some easy listening. Maybe I'll play some jazz. Some smooth jazz next time. Like, I usually listen to classical when I write, because it helps the brain juices flow. Huh, man, for a chicken, her face is pretty flat. Face is pretty human-like, pretty flat. I guess that's how it is with chimeras. Like, the human and animal physical characteristics are very much on a spectrum. I like it. It's pretty nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. He has like hair like that. And have like the feather stuff, like the feather texture on the end like this. But yeah, I'd say like this stream has been pretty fun, you know? Oh wait. Sketch says, I've been doing multiple rewrites on my script, trying to get better at the rule of show don't tell when it comes to writing. Are you having like troubles with it? Like, what are you trying? Like, it's very interesting. Like, what are you even trying to do? Is it like exposition type stuff? Like, are you having troubles with exposition or making exposition interesting? or does it have to do with dialogue? Not necessarily trouble. I just feel like I can do better. Oh yeah, that's good. That's absolutely great. As long as you look at it and you think, okay, I can do better than this, then you're good. Then you're on the path of becoming better. I don't think there's anything wrong with being your worst critic, because as long as you're honest with yourself and you have a direction of how can I improve from this, yeah, you're absolutely going to get better. So yeah, believe me. Just the more you do it, the more you just the more you're at it, then the more better you'll get. I keep stumbling over my words. How do people even like my voice? It's crazy. I need to stop having. Sketch says I need to stop having my characters over-explain their feelings, emotions. Humans don't work like that. The one thing I noticed, right, when it comes to communicating, is there can be a lot. There can be a lot of information that's hidden in a question, and not just hiding exposition or characters' motivations in a question, but how they phrase a question or what kind of questions they ask. You know what I mean? That's what I kind of noticed. So you can get around like a lot of character development just by showing what specific things a character can be interested in. I forgot like where I picked that up. But like as soon as I realized being aware of like asking a lot of questions or just being aware of what kind of questions people ask, that in of itself can show a character's intentions just by what they're specifically interested in. Um, Instead of saying like what time does this say place arrives? When are we gonna get there? Um, or just asking people how do you feel about X, Y, and Z. There's nothing wrong with like having characters ask another characters how you feel about it. How do you feel about X, Y? I do it in Purgatory Academy all the time, actually, because like characters. It's so funny because like it reads like a. I remember Matt when he was reading Purgatory Academy. He says this reads like a play, because like characters just ask or just like giving therapy for each other all the time. They're like, "What do you feel about this? What what do you even think about that? I don't like." It's like, it's like why you're gonna let that slide, you know? It's just everybody just asking questions, being curious. And I think that's what like being curious is what makes characters interesting, you know? Wait, no. I think I remember I was reading like the 40, like I think it was like the 40 whatever laws of power. And one of the laws of power, I think this is where I understood the how important questions are from the 40 laws of power, is that to be interesting is to be interested, right? So that's why in like when I used to do podcasts, I mean I still do podcasts, but whatever. Um, when you ask a question, that shows like interest, and then people are interested when people are interested in you when you're interested in like what they have to say. So I use that with my characters all the time. So that's like kind of a thing that I try to do. And I think that's very very interesting. And I remember when I was writing chapter 1 of book 3 of Purgatory Academy, I was writing like Ali and Travis's dialogue together, and the way that and like the one thing that I noticed that they weren't asking each other questions. They were one person was talking and then another person was talking again. You know, they were just talking, responding. So they weren't really talking to each other. It was more like talking at each other and just like waiting for each other to finish their emotions or their exposition so the other person can talk. And that's just not, and like when I showed that to Matt for the first draft, he was like, that's not how people talk. Like you gotta like, and I was like, what do you mean? He's like, that's just not how people operate. And then I remember I was like looking at a TV show, and I was like thinking, how many questions are in a scene? How many times do a character ask a question in a scene? And when you take note, you'll realize like every other sentence is a question to drive the like like once you realize this, like you will start thinking about it more. Like how many questions are in a scene? How many statements are made until there is a question? Usually there's like 2 or 3 like statements made, and then you have a character ask a question, and then 2 or 3 statements, and then a question, because those questions like propel the plot forward in a natural way, because the audience is learning more about the plot as the characters. That's what I've noticed. So, yeah, I guess that's free writing lessons from Masonimous. You're welcome. You're welcome. You probably didn't need it, but it's fun. It's something that I noticed. Like making your audience as interested as in the world as the characters. I don't know if that was helpful, but I was just sharing my opinion, yo. Dude, that's like your opinion. Oh yeah. Can someone drop a like in the chat, a heart in the chat for that? I don't know. Any insight is helpful. Nice. Could someone drop a like in the chat? You're a boy? What is that, Evan? What? Yeah, that is weird. That's a weirdo question. Don't. Just chill. Everybody just chill out in the chat. Let's see. I'm gonna add her. I don't know what they call these things. These shoulder puffs. I remember I see them in like princess dresses or whatever, or like dresses and whatnot. Sometimes they have like shoulder puffs. I don't know what that is, what they're called. Oh my gosh, it's not even 11:30 yet. Dude, if I freaking finish doing this page, I would be on a roll. I would absolutely be on a roll. Because this would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, this is absolutely page 5. And I have not saved yet. I should probably save. Saving is the enemy of the artist. Hey, art tip. If the program does not autosave, don't trust it. That was like one of my main things of like why everybody uses Adobe. It doesn't make sense. If you can't autosave, for like the longest time, I don't think Adobe had the feature to autosave. And everybody like swore by their life to Adobe. And I'm like, yo, if you can't autosave, then don't use it. Like, if the program is prone to crashes and you don't know how to autosave, and like if it doesn't autosave, like don't use it at all. It's going to be a waste of time. You're such a gay. Oh wait, hold up. Okay, but okay, guy, you can chill out with that. I'm putting you in timeout. You can chill out with that, bro. He doesn't like. Yeah, you don't need to do that. If the person doesn't want to like disclose anything, you don't have to disclose it. It's fine. Let's see. There we go. There's that. Yeah, just don't be, yeah, freaking, don't be weird. Don't be weird in the chat. It's like, I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. In the YouTube chat, like somebody was like asking another character if their gender, and like what was it? Have you whatever the person was about talking about me was just a kid. What do you mean by gay? Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, there was just somebody in the YouTube chat that was like bothering somebody else, wanting their was asking for their gender, and the person was like, "Don't worry about it." It was essentially, it was like, "Don't worry about it," and then the other guy was like, "Are you gay? Like, tell me your gender." I was like, "Okay, you're being weird." It's like, why does that matter? Like, why does that matter? It's like, you don't know this person, bro. It's not that it doesn't matter that much. That's a weird battle to choose. That's like, I'm all for picking and choosing your battles, but I'm like, I'm not gonna look at that. I'm not looking at that on my chat. It's just weird. It's just it's weird. And plus, there's not a lot of people in this chat anyway. In my the YouTube chat anyway, so. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna keep it as chill as possible. That was not chill. That was not cool. But yeah. I guess that's something you gotta do when you're a small creator and you have like a small amount of people in the chat. Good vibe, like you gotta make sure good vibes are around. Don't be weird. Okay. Yeah, but it is what it is. Oh my gosh, it's almost. Do you guys think I'm? Do you guys think I can finish this page? Finish doing the ink on this page. Unfortunately, dealing with real people come with the territory. Yeah, yeah. It is what it is. What a weird world we live in. It's like it's like that's like what now, right? It's like if you got your question answer, what now? What's after? What's the game plan? What like what's going on? Didn't think this far, did you? Oh my gosh. But it is what it is. Dealing with people on the internet. Let's see, drawing her sash right here. But hey, since this is since people treat this like a podcast, somebody give me a topic so I can ramble a little bit more. I just have this phone on me just in case something happens. I thought there would be like a definite like ban button, but I don't know. I think it'll be like interesting in the future. Like if I get more, I'm really interested in seeing like what kind of audience I will attract. Like mostly, you know, that would be interesting. Because I feel like you really can't choose who your audience is or like what they do. You can't really be responsible. I'm of the opinion that you cannot be responsible of what your audience do. But if you tell your audience to like, hey, go to X, Y, and Z and bother them, like, yeah, that's your fault. Like, that is a direct call to action. But I don't know, man. Thinking about stuff like that's like very interesting. Like, what kind of people would like Chimera Island, or like Purgatory Academy, or Let's Go Metal Hero, or just a Reaper? But the one thing that's common towards all of them is that people really do like the stories, and that feels good. That always feels good. I think the one thing I always notice is they draw the heads too big. I don't know why. What does the audience think? What does the chat think? Are content creators responsible for what their audience do? I'd like to know. Give me your take. Give me your hot takes, and we can talk about it. Let's see. Hot takes. Hot takes to get a canceled over. Sketch says depends on the context. Can you elaborate? I mean, yeah, I guess that's true. I think everything depends on the context. I think that's a cop out. Like, is X good or bad? Well, it depends on the context, and it just leaves it like that. Like, well, yeah, I guess. Everybody can agree on that. Let's see. There we go. I mean, I pretty much agree with what you said. Okay. I guess my takes are not hot. I guess my takes are pretty cold. As hot as iced coffee, as iced tea. Now let's see. Gonna draw her. Sketch says, if you're straight up weaponizing your fan base to attack other people, definitely response for that. Definitely respond. Okay, yeah. Accidental double, double type. I get that all the time. I mean, yeah, I get it. You can only be responsible for so much. But for anybody who's listening, what you're responsible for doing is pressing that like button and then subscribe, baby. Yeah. And if anybody's on Twitch, I guess subscribe to or something like that. Or checking out my videos or telling a friend about it. Telling a friend or two. I saw the the viewership left. That's funny. It is what it is. But yeah. Let's see. I think the way that the eye is looking pretty good. It's like, ooh. Is being tackled like that. She's like, I wasn't prepared for this. And I'm like the other. Oh yeah, I guess the music is done. Let me put on another thing to soothe the audience. Video pause. Yes. Let's increase the brain power. With classical music. But yeah. I think this is a good place to stop off. I am getting freaking hungry. And I made a bunch of spaghetti. So you guys know the rest. Alright. I'll check out later. If you if anybody who just showed up, yeah, subscribe. I stream every Monday, every morning at 9 to whatever, at 9 a.m. From Monday to Friday. So with that being said, I guess I'll see everybody later because I feel like streaming Persona later today in a couple hours. All right, I'll check out later.